Hello and welcome to episode 187 of the Game Brew Podcast, the bi-weekly video game podcast where we sip delicious bevs and discuss video games. So as was stated in his last will and testament, since he loved the podcast and fun and mandatory things, this is also the official Fun-eral for the Fun-eral for the Mandatory Fun Commissioner. So I would like to thank everyone for joining us this evening. Allison, thank you for being here.
It was hard to get out of bed today.
And listen, I know. I mean, for me, it's been easier. I'm not knocked unconscious every time he's around. Chris, thank you.
That was my favorite thing he did.
Yeah. Thanks.
I brought his favorite flowers, Legos. He always liked the way they smelled.
You love. I can confirm. Chris, thank you for being here as well. I appreciate it.
Of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
And Gray, thank you for also attending the funeral.
Yeah, that's no problem. Somebody had to carry the other corner.
It's very heavy. So on this episode of the Game Brew Podcast, the Mandatory Fun Commissioner asked that we do a podcast for him. Hold on, let me just I'm gonna stop the musicians. Hey guys, can you just? All right, that's better. Okay. Great. So the Fed Commissioner, he said, hey, in his last will and testament, he said, put my body in view. I'm not going to show you guys that. It's down there. So if you want to see it, they'll have, you could see it later. But he just wanted us to do a regular podcast, but I guess with his corpse in the room, which is really upsetting.
I thought there was a subsection of the will that said that there was supposed to be a live stream of his corpse.
There was, but I think that's like against the terms of use for Twitch, so I think we could get in trouble for that.
But it's not in the mandatory fun rulebook, so it's not really a law.
You're probably right. Well, he did put in this will. I'll do this one thing for him at least. He said, this is his words. On this episode of the Game Brew Podcast, we asked the question: NPCs, have they gone wild? Is the rise of AI generating weirderness in modern games? ?
Which maybe feels like the weirdest part. Like that's just not a topic I feel like that his heart's in. But
I know I guess we'll talk about NPC AI generated stuff. Hope you've got some ideas on it. Chat, if you have any ideas on AI NPC stuff, let us know. But I guess we'll go on to the first part of the podcast, which is first it's time for a bev. Chris, what are we sadly drinking this week?
It's a beer that always makes me feel good, so it's some Heavy Seas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
One of my comfort beers.
Heavy, Chris.
As we sail through these heavy seas without the Mandatory Fun Commissioner.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Chuggability.
This particular one's the double cannon.
Ooh.
Because I'm double sad. So it's not the most chuggable. It's pretty heavy. So yeah.
All right. Very good. Great. Very good. I'm drinking. The one obs says, tastes like ocean and ships. Indeed. They also say, Allison, you legit glow on screen. Smells like hard plastic and chemicals.
I can cut off my webcam light. That would fix it.
You're fine. And oof, AI talks. I'm drinking Miller Lite because you have no nose. Says Pip. I'm drinking Miller Lite because now that no one's here to knock me unconscious randomly, I feel pretty light and happy. So take that, mandatory fun commissioner. Rest in whatever.
Rest in whatever. Wow.
Highly chuggable. Highly chuggable. I got the 16-ounce ones, like the ones in like the
Those are 16
tins.
ounces?
Yeah.
Grenades,
Grenades, the hand grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 16 ounces of aluminum pints.
Mm.
Gray, what about you?
I'm drinking some Jameson Black Barrel.
Black Barrel. All right.
I've had
nice.
that. It's good.
It is good.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty. As well as some Monster. They came out with the Ultra Blue Hawaiian.
I have had that, and it is very delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it quite a bit. So what's different about the what was it? The Jack Black Barrel?
The Black Barrel?
The Jack Black Barrel?
The Jameson Black Barrel?
Jameson Black Barrel. The Jack Black Barrel would be just kicks.
For my, it just kicks. Well, that's the difference. Is that the Black Barrel kicks. But I honestly, I think it's just a different barrel aged differently.
Okay.
So it's the same Jameson bite and somewhat flavor, but it's just the barrels that they use are going to be done differently.
It's the black barrel, like the black space in your heart that the mandatory fun commissioner left. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He did literally.
Yes, I will continue to relate these as we keep going. In case you guys were wondering,
I will also
as you should.
I will also say that the mandatory fun commissioner did leave a black space in my apartment. It's in his will. There's just an empty void in one of my closets. I can't get in there now. So
that's
connected to the void.
crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really annoying. I had like 14 shirts in there.
And now they're just gone.
They're just gone in the black void. All right. Chuggability, Gray.
Sippability is a 10.
Sippability. Quite sippable, one might say.
Mm-hmm.
Quite sippable.
The Blue Hawaiian, though, is very chuggable.
Very chuggable on the Blue Hawaiian.
Yeah.
I actually do recommend that one. It's pretty. If you're a Monster person, the one ob says Jameson for the win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good. If you're a Monster person, rawr. Blue is good. And then Allison, what are you imbibing this evening?
because I have been drinking since the moment we have found out about his passing, clearly, because that's what he would have wanted.
Yes, again, in his will.
Yes. I decided to, in this moment, do also what he would have wanted, which is be light and happy, even at this tragic time. So I'm going to try the Ciroc Summer Citrus because that seems happy and sunshiny in these dark and dreary times. Yes.
Yeah.
It is allegedly from fine grapes, made with vodka infused with orange and other citrus flavors. So I do have orange juice to drink with it, but I'm just going to go for it.
Go for it.
Do it.
That was a hefty sip.
Was I supposed to sip? That was half the bottle.
Oh my god.
It's good. What's the APV on this?
A lot.
Woo! Oh, 35.
Okay.
There you go.
You'll be fine. You'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't taste like 35, actually. Very chuggable.
Dangerously
Nice.
chuggable.
For 35%, dangerously chuggable. Yeah. I didn't even wince there at all, guys. Like,
No,
that was like
great gurgle.
yeah, that was
all we heard
Great
was
gurgle.
oh, there it goes. Oh, that's the rest of it.
That was good. That was good, guys.
Do you have another one?
Champion.
No.
Oh,
Champion.
disappointing.
That would be dangerous.
Champion.
It's a Sunday, okay?
You guys are I will say you are not the closest table to the bar, but I think the second closest table to the bar at the wedding. Whenever
Oh boy.
Nice.
I don't think that's a wise choice, but thank you.
It's always a wise choice.
I'm not trying to embarrass myself at your wedding.
Oh, please. No, I personally request it. I request that you embarrass yourself.
Only if Chris does it first.
Embarrass myself at the wedding?
Yes,
Done.
before I do.
Done.
Okay, thank you.
This is already scheduled.
Yeah.
Great. So I guess you answered the chuggableness of the Ciroc there right away, Allison.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so sorry. I was responding to chat. What was that?
I guess you the chuggability is very high for that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I'll never buy this again. It's if it's something like this, like it's too easy to go too far too fast.
That's
So
dangerous. Yeah.
I will never have this on purpose anywhere. But for anyone who maybe doesn't like things that aren't sweet, obviously very citrusy, this is quite sweet. I was able to drink it without even thinking about it. It really is juice with like a slight kick. So anyone who's looking for something that like is really easy to drink, maybe get a small bottle because again, I feel like this is too easy to drink, and that is very danger noodle. So I give this 300 Mandatory Fun Commissioner remembrances out of 3.
300 out of 3 Mandatory Fun Commissioner
Chuggability.
remembrance points for chuggability. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Very
Wow.
nice.
The canonic scale we've always used.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. All right. Perfect. Great. All right. But this is a beer and video games podcast, or a Bevs and video games podcast. So we do play video games as well. Allison, what have you been playing? We're gonna start where we ended.
Yeah. So I haven't been. I don't know. I always say this. I haven't been playing a lot.
Oh, did you continue Inzui?
So I have, but I can't really report on it because literally I've spent way too much time building. It's painful. I haven't even started the game. So I went to start the game today, actually. Well, last night, but then I couldn't stream because I was going to show everybody the game, right? I've spent all this time building, making my character. Now I want to just show the game. I didn't want to do that on stream because that would be wildly boring while my OCD ass goes around and like particularly places every little freaking thing. It's painful, guys. And then I ran out of money because I forgot, like, I'm not doing this like I do Sims and cheating. So I could have this really cool house to show everybody. I wanted to do it real. So my Inzoi needs to go to work so we can fill the other rooms. Because right now I've got 3 rooms with furniture and that's all I can afford. Okay. So just like in real life.
I was about to say, that feels like real life. Yeah.
Yes. Just like in real life. I felt the need to, show on game. Okay. This is how the gameplay is. And I've seen a lot of people playing the game and there's a lot of interesting shit that I can't wait to like get to. Like you can really go to jail. And you really have to sit in jail. And like GTA style, like in the GTA RP world, they kind of build a jail. And in this, they do the same thing. And I watched a girl like go to jail. And I'm like, yes, I want to do all this. This is going to be really fun. Yes, the Korean Sims game, Aubrey. So I'm super, super stoked to get all of that done. But then my OCD brain did a new thing when I tried to play by myself today just to see like what would happen since I had stream troubles. I found out I can't do the career I wanted to do because I picked the wrong city. So now I'm sitting here debating starting all over.
Also real life.
Yeah,
real life.
Starting all over because I'm trying to make this character me. And part 1,
I wanted to be a fisherman, but I live in Kansas. Fuck.
Yeah. Part 1, everybody knows because of my physical features, I do have a chest. It is a thing most people have. But mine is a little bigger than some people's. Yeah. So in the game, when I made my Inzoi...
mine's pretty big. I keep my towels and blankets in there.
When I made my Inzoi, I really tried to make her look as much like me as I possibly could. Obviously, you can't do everything, but I tried. And then when I imported her into the game, she looks like a plastic surgery mishap up here. It is crazy. From the front, she looked fine. And then I put her in game and it's like, ding, ding, dunk. And I was like, no, that's not what it's supposed to be. So I kind of wanted to change that anyway. So now I'm sitting here like, do I just remake everything? And Anyway, I'm triggered and debating, and this is my life. So welcome to it. Also, they started a new season of Marvel Rivals, which I've been
Yes.
playing.
And we'll be playing later today.
Maybe.
I have to. I think I might have to download the update.
Everyone update if you haven't, if we're doing that, because it is a chunky update. You can do that now while I'm talking.
I can't because I'm running the stream. It'll make everything shitty.
Well, crap, Dan.
I'll do it.
Because it'll
Fine.
literally
It's fine.
take way too long.
It'll be fine.
But anyway, so they released Emma Frost.
Yes.
And boy, Emma Frost, like she's thick. In the comics, she was always like the very spindly kind of like seductress model type.
And
Not
like
nowadays.
what's her name? Was it January
Jones was it?
Like who's very skinny.
Yeah.
She was also in Mad Men, right? Like she was Don Draper's wife. Really skinny. This isn't that.
Yeah, no. And I guess I was just kind of expecting that a little bit, but also I think it's kind of a stylistic choice at this point from the developers. They just like to make curvy ladies. Just
thick.
Yeah, they're just going to be thick ladies.
I do enjoy Pixar movies.
Right. Like, I'm not mad at it. Let me be clear.
Also, same. I'm like, do whatever you want. It's fine.
Well,
it's all good.
I feel like, I wonder if they backed into it like, hey, we want to make January Jones. We need another tank. Okay, we can make January Jones, like she like hardens, like turns into like diamonds or whatever. That's tankish. Okay,
yeah.
But then she has to be thick.
Yeah, I genuinely think that was what they were doing. They were like, oh, we're not going to have this spindly character in the front. She's got to look like a tank. I think was
also have to have a bigger hitbox.
Yeah, I definitely think that was part of it. So I played her. She's really fun. She is high skill cap. So if you've never played a Vanguard, you don't want to walk into.
For me.
Yeah, you don't want to walk into playing her immediately. I mean, you're going to be playing quick play, so feel free to try her out and practice. She is complex though, because she has 2 forms, and each form does different things with her abilities, and so you just really have to like mentally micromanage. I enjoy her, but I'm nowhere near great at her yet. So I will not be taking her into competitive. I am back in gold in competitive in the new season, so we're climbing. It's just as frustrating as it's always been. But the season, one of the biggest updates that I'm really happy with is they did the one thing that no comp game like this has done before, which is they are taking your personal, what you've contributed to the team and benefiting you more or less based on up and down in comp. So me as a support, what this normally would mean is the duelist will go shoo, and they'll get to shoot to the top of the ranks.
Oh, okay.
And I'm stuck, right? Because I am not contributing to kills. This game is not like that. From what I've experienced, and I've been very particular to like pay attention to the pluses and minuses, I am getting as much or more doing Vanguard and Strategist in comp as a duelist who does the most.
Cool. That's very good.
Nice.
Yeah, because I am contributing.
Like there's not many games that will give you like props for that. So that's good.
Yes. Now, if you play Rocket Raccoon and you just click heal and you never shoot anything, you're probably not going to get the most points.
Also.
So I think that's all very good. You should contribute it in both. You need to heal, you need to damage, you need to sit on point, you need to do all of those things. And it does appear that is all contributing. So if you fuck off as a duelist in the corner killing things, it doesn't mean you're going to save yourself at the end of the game with points. So I appreciate that, and I really love that. And no game has effectively done that yet. So thank you, Marvel Rivals. Hey, please make me a partner. I'm trying really bad. I mean, I know I'm not streaming right now, so maybe that's the reason.
But Benalia for partner.
But I put in an application, and anyway.
I mean, maybe if you do like an Emma Frost cosplay or something like that.
I'd have to while I'm streaming. Although I look more Squirrel Girl.
Just gonna agree, put hers together in like less than a week.
It's crazy. Like Yaya Han did Psylocke, and then what's her face? What's her name?
Who?
Jessica Negri. Yes, sorry, I just blanked again on her name. Jessica Negri did hers like 2 days after it launched. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, guys, I wish I was a professional cosplayer.
I wish I
Please,
had the money and the time.
yeah, make me a partner, make me a full-time streamer, make me so I can like focus on my stream and not have it break every time I try to do it because I do it too far and few between. And
Don't worry.
then a professional cosplayer. That's all I'm asking. It's not a lot.
Don't worry, I'll help.
Simple.
I'll make it work. I'll make everything work. Wonderful. That's great. Well, yeah, Marvel Rifles, good stuff. We'll be checking it out later. Mine's downloading right now, so we'll see.
Same.
It should hopefully be.
It's pretty chunky.
Yeah, it's at 17% right now. We'll see where it goes. I'm going to talk about one that I've been playing. So on the other day, the new Game Pass games dropped. Two of them dropped on the same day. One is South of Midnight, which a lot of people have been playing. It's an adventure platformer game, really good. I definitely recommend it. It also has a lot of very like Creole Southern mythos stuff, like very what's the word? Not cryptids, mythology, like Southern Gothic kind of stuff.
Okay.
So very good. Very a lot of Creole legends. Like the very first thing you do is like you see this it's like there's a lot of stuff. I recommend going to play it. It's a story-based game if you're for single player experience. That's what I'm into right now. But I am going to talk about one that I've been playing a little bit more because I thought I was going to play that when I was going to play this one. But I'm playing a game called The Blue Prince. It's Prince.
One of my coworkers just told me about this and said I would probably be super into it.
It's wildly addicting. So the story is your uncle dies and leaves you his house. His house has 45 rooms, but he says there's a 46th room that's in there, and if you can discover it, you get his fortune and his mansion. This game is a roguelike puzzle game. So every day you go into this house and it has 3 doors in the main room. And then every day you open one of the doors and then it gives you 3 rooms to draft that have it's like random door entrances and exits. Each room has a random effect that it usually has, or random items like gems or coins or keys. And then there's also like puzzle elements to it too. So there's like mysteries and puzzles to solve in some of the rooms. Some of the rooms like
That's really fun.
It's initially I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get into this very much. And then
you did.
And then I was just sitting there, especially because it's very chill. Like, even though it's like a puzzle game, it recommends you have like a journal so you can write down clues and stuff with it. But like I was playing it on, I think it was Saturday morning, and we woke up. Hannah was playing Animal Crossing. I was just sitting there playing the Blue Prince, just walking through, going like, okay, I'll do this door,
Straight vibing,
and then I'll do this, I'll do that. And it's just very relaxing, calming music and stuff. You don't have to go crazy. But the way that it's a roguelike is you can enter rooms 50 times. So it's like you go from one room to the next, that's 1. You go back to the room you just left, that's 2. So it's like as you're going in and out, you are slowly going down. And then once you get to 50, or if you can't place any more rooms because you blocked off all your doors, you have to start a new day and try it again. It's so cool. It's on Game Pass. It's also on the PlayStation Plus, so you can play it there too if you have that as well. Highly recommend it. It's so fun. It is a little frustrating at first, but once you get just like every roguelike, once you kind of get the swing of it, you'll like you'll start having a good time.
It's kind of like Betrayal.
Yeah,
with the setting the tiles.
The setting the tiles is very much like Betrayal, but then it's also like the Tomb of the Necro Gods, or Enter the Gungeon, or any of those sort of games. So yeah, highly recommend it. Gray, speaking of which, what are you playing?
I'm still trucking along with Magic the Gathering. They just came out with a new update, new packs to open, so I've been having fun with that.
Is that Aether? No. What's the new set that just came out?
It's like Baldwin or something. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to look.
Okay. New MTG set. It's called Tarkir Dragonstorm.
Ooh,
There we
dragons.
go.
Oh, I like that name.
Yeah.
I'm so out of touch with Magic. The only time I play it is once a year now at MagFest when we draft. And the whole time I was looking at Chris this year like, what the fuck is this? Why did they do this? When did this happen? Like,
And I'm just like, oh.
Mhm.
I mean, and the set we drafted was a couple years old now at this point.
yeah. And
It's
so
it's
I
every
was
6
so
months now.
lost.
There's a
Mhm.
lot of stuff.
But it's in the growing period right now. What I've come to realize, especially with the Magic the Gathering Arena updates, is there's I don't know if they do it as like research or what, but there's always just like a set of 3 cards that are just so OP
Yeah.
in everything that comes out. Like now the big thing for this is it's like mobilize, where
Mhm.
whenever you attack, all of a sudden you have 3 more attackers depending on different stacks and stuff like that that
Jesus.
just pop up. So
Christ.
it's definitely something. And then like obviously there's the the synergy between different cards, where if you have 3 attackers, every time an attacker pops up, you gain a health, or you do 1 damage to your opponent, and then so it's just like 2 turns and the game's done, depending on
Stacks
how
on
you
stacks
build
on
certain
stacks.
things.
Stacks
Yeah.
on stacks on stacks.
Do you find that frustrates you in a way that ruins the experience?
Luckily, I mean, the way that I view it, especially, like I said, it's growing pains. So usually by the time like a week or 2 rolls around, they've either banned something or not really banned it, but the like regular play you can't use it
Mhm.
unless you're like playing with friends. So usually they understand like, oh, if these 2 cards are always together, you automatically win. So it's just really luck of the draw. So they at least get on it pretty quick. But it's the same as playing like a 100% spell reversal blue deck, or it's just the way you build a deck at the end of the day. So I can't be too mad at it, because there's no matter what, there's going to be ways that you can stack a deck.
Yeah, I feel like that was the thing that broke the TCG Pokemon like mobile, was just it was like you have these cards or you lose when you were playing against people, and that got so frustrating that I just stopped playing. So I was just curious how that was going in Arena, but yeah.
Yeah, but there's enough to like matchmaking that it's rare that, like, I want to say out of 10 games, you'll maybe run into 2 people that
Just
have like broken decks that just destroy you.
I've
So
probably spent
I can deal with
hundreds
that.
of dollars on making those decks
On
too.
feeling good about themselves.
Yeah, but when it happens to you, it feels great.
I mean,
Oh,
true.
yeah, 100%.
I love winning. Listen, I love winning. I'll win all goddamn day. But
I have to.
I only like specific pieces of shiny plastic. So
Right.
the Lord of the
Exactly.
Rings sets was one of my favorites. So
Yeah.
Nice.
That was
But yeah, other than that, I've just been doing research into the murder mystery campaign that I'm building.
Ooh,
murder
very cool.
mystery
And I got a
Ooh, look at
Love
you
that.
with your Sherlock
Love
Holmes
that.
pipe.
Love that.
Look at you.
indubitably.
Is it going to be a murder mystery in fantasy, or a murder mystery in like
Murder Mystery Land.
murder
Like
mystery land,
in my head, it's Clue. It's like Clue era,
or like
that's like prime murder
or like
mystery.
Hercule Poirot, like roaring 20s.
I have
Well,
such a
that
hard
I would
time
probably do Call of
Poirot.
Cthulhu with that.
Oh, you're doing Call of Cthulhu?
I think I'm either gonna mix that. It depends, because there's I mean, I'm sure you're aware, Dan, obviously, that it's a little bit easier to get through a campaign in like the 5e standard.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see about adapting the 5e into that.
I will say Call of Cthulhu does tend to be a little bit better for like contemporary stuff. So if you're doing or non-fantasy or
Right.
horror fantasy sort of stuff.
Right.
Powered by the Apocalypse is good too. Or make your own. Just invent your own. Do it yourself.
Yeah, who knows?
Just invent your own.
Grab some D6s. Make them mean things.
It'll probably be like the old school 1920s
Nice.
era
I'm
with
nice.
I might mix in fantasy though, so it's like a
Love that.
1920s era,
Ooh.
Hard-boiled
but
detectives.
they have like orcs and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I could just kind of like what that Netflix movie Bright should have been like instead.
Oh, 100%.
Of what it
What
was.
we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But very nice. I look
So-
forward to hearing more about that. And then, if you need somebody to play it, just let me know. I'm around.
Yeah, you don't know anybody who'd be willing to help you out there. We don't.
Nobody at all. I'm about to get on Craigslist.
Ooh.
Well, that was a deep cut. Craigslist. I've never heard anyone say that word in so long.
Craig, he's got a list. Speaking of
But
lists,
there's a. Sorry to interrupt you. One more thing. Just speaking of Craigslist, did you know that somebody put an ad in Craigslist for a busty, good-looking priestess to appear in their D&D game, and they had to be topless.
And
That was the list. That was the thing on Craigslist. I did not do it. I didn't have. I'm only got C's, so.
Ah, shit. Well,
I feel like that's the most Craigslist offer I've ever heard. Like, honestly.
Yeah, that's 100%. And they said that I guess in the listing they said they didn't even know if they were going to meet the priestess that session. So they basically just had to be on webcam, topless, waiting,
ready to go just in case.
Ready to go just in case.
See, this is why I always say theater of the mind is really good for Dungeons and Dragons, because then you don't have to worry about those scheduling sort of things.
It's true.
I guess if you're paying. I don't know.
All right. Well, speaking of being busty and topless, Chris.
Yes.
Nice.
What have you been playing?
I've been playing. I've been getting back into Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. I don't know if you remember me talking about this. So it's been a while. It's been getting a bunch of updates. And so it feels a little more stable than it used to be, which is nice.
Okay.
It also just I just really like the game. Like, basically you start out as generic lord or generic person, basically.
Yeah.
And you can like start hiring people to be part of your warband, and then like you go around, you can do, and it's like you can play it very open world sandbox, and basically like, okay, here it is, go do it. You can talk to people and help them out. You can become like a mercenary band, war band, basically, and like work for the highest bidder, like of whatever of the different factions that are available. And each faction is kind of like a different kind of archetype. Like one's kind of like Middle Eastern, like arrow, like horse people.
Okay,
One
gotcha.
is like kind of more standard, like medieval knights. One is Vikings. One is more kind of like Robin Hoodie. One is kind of just more Roman Empire-ish. And so like you can there's like different factions, and they go to war with each other without you kind of doing anything, and you can choose to assist one side or the other. You can get your own castle, then you can appoint people to run your castle. You can get different businesses. So like it's a very cool open world sandbox that you can just kind of have fun with.
Nice.
And then as you're going around the map, when you do the fights, you are like, you basically zoom into the fight, kind of sort of like Total War. And there's like a little bit of commands that are kind of difficult to use, honestly.
Yeah.
But you can also be like on your horse and like
just
run
a guy
by people and slash them with the fucking sword while you're running by. And it's great. And like there's skills, and I don't know, it scratches like all of my itches, which is nice.
Skill trees. That's one of the things. I'm trying to create a sort of D&D system, or like a tabletop role-playing game system that has skill trees involved. And
Just
I just
for
have
me.
to just for you, Chris. Just for you.
I knew.
So great. That's very cool. That seems like a lot of fun. That seems like right up your alley too.
Yeah, and it's been out for a couple years now. They're about
Right.
to come out actually with a DLC for it. It's first DLC.
I thought I saw there was a Mountain Blade DLC coming out.
War Sales.
Ooh.
So
Boats.
I have to see what it's going to be adding other than boats. I
Wait,
assume
war sails or war seals? Because if there's a whole army that's just seals,
you're in.
that's great.
No, it's sales. So it looks like there's going to be a new Viking-inspired faction, naval warfare, expanded world. You can build a fleet.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Looks cool.
What do you call a bunch of fast ships? A fleet. A fleet.
A fleet. Looks like they're going to have a new weapon type with slings. That's fun.
I feel like the Mandatory Fun Commissioner would have told that joke better.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Or not. No, he wouldn't have. He would not have.
Well, he can't because he's dead. No,
He can't because he's dead. I can see his corpse right next to me.
Yeah, it's right over there for me.
Yeah. That's
I'm starting to think, guys, that you don't respect the Mandatory Fun Commissioner the way
I
you should.
absolutely don't. I absolutely do not.
He didn't respect my unwillingness to participate in his games, and
That was also
offends
part of the
me.
reason I loved him.
That's that's also true.
Sometimes
Well,
I
I
don't
only-
really playing games.
I only
guess-
ever heard legend of him.
Yeah, that's
I was
true.
about
I
to
guess.
ask. I was about to ask. Did you ever participate in Mandatory Fun?
I was never a participant.
Oh,
I was
wow.
always an observer.
Well,
Yeah,
I
well,
get
that's for the best of
we're gonna do is
and luckily
his
you will
wishes.
never have to do it.
You'll never have to do
I
it
know.
again.
Thank
right.
So it's just guys. I think did my camera turn off?
It looks
Yeah.
like it did.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird.
Okay. Yeah. Just okay. You know what? Just give me 1 second because I got Johnny Two Hammers. What the hell are you doing?
Oh boy.
That sounded like a whole bunch of Johnny Two Hammers.
Johnny Two
mix-
Hammers, what are you doing?
I haven't heard of
mystery.
Johnny Two Hammers in forever. Johnny Two
Oh,
Hammers. Are you there?
oh no! Oops! Happy Easter, everybody! Because guess
Johnny
what?
Two Hammers.
Oh no! Everything froze.
Do you need a
Sounds pretty
lozenge?
Australian over there.
Oh no!
Oh.
It's me!
Oh,
Guten Tag, meine Freunde.
it's
This is a weird trick.
it's you.
Oh wait, I forgot my favorite new part because I've arisen from the grave, much like Jesus of Christ.
Ooh.
It's me! Hello, everybody! Surprise, surprise!
Don't play with my heart.
I'm
Don't
not
do this.
dead at all. It's me, Allison. Don't worry. It's not a trick. It's not a joke. I'm
Is-
really here. My
is
hair is
Dan
all
dead now?
sorts of crazy. Dan is unconscious again, thanks to my good friend Johnny Two Hammers. Isn't that right, Johnny? Yes. I'm still
I feel
alive.
like, yeah, I
Good.
feel like the embalmer maybe did your hair wrong.
No, it's fine. It's good.
You never look like you're supposed to.
Listen, it's hard to put this on. But guten Tag, everybody. It's everybody's favorite Australian Commissioner of Mandatory Fun. I made a will. I convinced Dan to do all the things, and I played dead for about a month. But
Ooh.
good job.
Impressive.
Guess what? I've done it. I'm here. Dan's unconscious. And I have a very important question for all of you. First off, hello Game Brew fans. Welcome to the Mandatory Fun Times. Would you, Game Brew people? Oh, hello, Gray. I don't think we've met before.
No.
No, I'm the Mandatory Fun Commissioner. Do you have any questions?
Is this, mandatory?
Absolutely. You do not get a choice. You have to do it.
right,
Are you ready for some
right.
Mandatory Fun?
No.
It doesn't matter. It's time.
Yes.
It's time. See, usually Christopher, I would
Maybe
ask.
maybe me and Gray will go do something else.
No, it's too.
Yeah.
Well, you can't because it's mandatory.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It's
Right.
mandatory and it's fun and you're going to have it. But I'm from Australia, so it's okay. Kangaroos, you know.
And this is an Australian theme song. Correct?
This is the march.
Right.
Old Berlin after Berlin, Australia.
Australia.
It's
Yes.
the
Yes.
perfect place. The band stopped. Someone killed the band. Johnny.
Johnny,
slapping
Johnny
bands.
Jammers killed the band.
He's slapping bands. Allison.
Yeah, I'm taking this all in. So you just
Oh, I bet you
were
are.
dead. You were dead for a month.
Phrase.
You left us grieving.
True.
We're
yes.
lighting candles.
Yeah.
I'm building Lego flowers,
Mhm,
writing eulogies,
Very
and now
good.
you rise from the digital grave.
Yes. Well, it was a physical grave, but you know. I'm sorry.
I'm here for it. Actually, this is the biggest prank I think you've ever done.
It's true. It's true. And the best part.
And I'll take you back.
Oh, thank
I've
goodness.
decided.
Thank goodness. I appreciate it. I will see you on the third train from Dusseldorf on a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes. Figure out what
Dusseldorf
that
in
means.
Australia?
What?
Australia.
Dusseldorf,
Dusseldorf,
Australia. Yes,
Australia,
it's perfect. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Hey, well, so if we're going to do some mandatory fun, I figured because I've risen from the grave, I would do some death-themed
Oh God.
good mandatory fun. I would ask you if you would like to do that,
Lighthearted.
but that's fine. Here's what we're going to do. There are 3 categories.
Okay.
We're going to start with the first one. I don't feel like making any fancy buzzes, so you're just going to have to say the word. Just say buzz. Just say buzz, like a little bee, like a buzzy little bee. And then whenever you do it, you'll be able to buzz in for the answer. So the first one, this is called "Oops, You're Dead." I'm going to tell you a death message from a video game, and you have to tell me what game it's from. I will give you a description, and you buzz in and tell me which video game, because you all love the video games so much. Tell me what it's from. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. And of course, I don't keep track of the points. You do that on your own because I don't give a crap. All right, here we go. The only thing that's important is that you have fun and it's mandatory. Look, I could do this with one hair. I look like one of those cool anime boys. Okay, anyway, here we go. I look like the guy from 7 Deadly Sins if he was tall and on a podcast. Okay, anyway, question number 1. The game over screen is dark and blunt with the words "You died" prominently displayed.
Buzz.
Chris?
Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3.
That is correct. It is one of the Dark Souls games. Give yourself a point.
Do I get a point for each?
No, just one. Here we go.
When you were describing this category, I was like, I'm pretty sure the first one's going to be Dark Souls.
You're also right. Okay.
I've never played Dark Souls. I don't know, but I knew that anyway,
sorry.
but it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. Question number 2.
That's
Gray,
all
do you understand how the game works, Gray? Do you getting it?
Yes, I just don't die a lot in Dark Souls.
Okay, great. You know what? Gray, this one's just for you, okay? So I'm going to give this one just to you, okay? Here we go. You can buzz. No one else can buzz in. It's just for Gray. If he gets it wrong, then you can buzz in. Okay, Gray, here it is. Question number 2. You died, but in a weirder, more spooky font, and you can usually see your corpse.
Oh, Resident Evil.
That is correct. Point for you. Give yourself a point. Very nice. Okay.
Jeez.
Back to regular rules. Here we go. Just buzz in if you have the question. Answer. Question 3. Oops, you're dead. A villain from this video game series will mock you and say something clever before giving you the option to reload your save.
Buzz.
Christopher.
Borderlands?
Incorrect.
It will mock you.
Oh, I can. Oh, I got it. Can I?
Nope, we have to wait. You have to wait. Gray, do you have a guess?
I can't think of anything though.
Allison?
I was thinking Borderlands, so yeah.
Incorrect. Christopher?
The Batman Arkham games.
That is correct. If you die in like one of their areas, your screen goes black. They come up and they're just like, "I'm Harvey Two-Face, and here's my Two-Face thing I say."
That was a really good American accent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do my best whenever I do it. Okay. Allison, this one's especially for you. Here we go.
Can I buzz in or?
No. Here we go. Allison, you can. If she gets it wrong, you can. Allison, Gruntilda's plan comes to fruition, and Tootie is now ugly, and Gruntilda is a 10 out of 10 knockout would smash.
Banjo-Kazooie.
That's correct. Point for you.
Yay! I got a
Do you
point.
remember that? That's hilarious. That it was like the whole point of Banjo-Kazooie is that Gruntilda wants to steal your girlfriend's prettiness. All right. Next, buzz in normal. Here we go. Oops, you're dead. The moon crashes into the earth, erasing everything you have done and everyone you know.
Oh,
Buzz.
Buzz.
Oh, Gray.
Majora's Mask.
Yes, correct.
If I didn't get that, I'd be sad.
All right, you ready to go? Oops,
Your
you're dead.
Field back there would be sad too.
Yeah, right.
Here we go. This question is the next one. Game over! Exclamation point, with the main character knocked out on stage under a single spotlight until the curtain closes.
Buzz?
Yes, Allison.
Super Mario World?
No.
But nope, I'm waiting for a second.
No, he's waiting. Great, do you have a guess?
I was thinking Super Mario World myself, so
Incorrect. Christopher? Do.
Super Mario Brothers 3.
Incorrect.
No.
The correct answer was Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Because
I just remember it was a Mario.
Yeah, all the battles play
I
out
can
as if
imagine
they're on
it. Yeah.
as if they're on a stage. Very good. Okay, here's the next one. Game over, and then let us all go out this evening for pleasure. The night is still young.
Buzz. Castlevania.
Chris? Can you be more specific?
oh yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
3. Castlevania 3.
Hold on, let me see which Castlevania 3 is. Castlevania.
It's Rondo of Blood. Castlevania Dracula X. It's all the same one.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Gray.
Buzz?
Oh, Allison.
I don't know if we're stabbing at Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
That is correct. It is Symphony of the
Yes!
Night.
Oh!
Give yourself a point.
Thanks, Chris.
No problem.
All right. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the next one. This is easy. Snake? Snake? Snake!
Buzz?
Allison.
I said Buzz.
I didn't hear it. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't hear him either. Okay, let him go. Let him go. I believe him.
Chris?
It was a laughing
It's
Buzz.
fine. It's fine.
It was a
No.
laughing
I
buzz?
believe him. I believe him. He can go.
No, what is it, Chris? Say it. Say about him.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hold on.
I don't know if that's.
I was saying that
Accurate.
jokingly so I could give the point to Alex.
I was gonna say. I don't.
While also saying
Fine.
what it was, so everyone at home really knows.
You know what? Everybody gets a point for that one just because we all know what it is. That's the easy one. But Allison, what is it? Just so we know.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yes. The original.
Actually, now that I
The
think about
OG.
it, 5 might also do that.
I don't remember.
Is he Snake in that one, or is he Big Boss in that one?
Oh, he's Big Boss in that one.
Yeah, I think he's Big
Yeah,
Boss.
that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
But
here
he
we
is.
go.
But also.
Here we go.
You're
Next.
really passionate about this for somebody who threw it.
Well, that's more of a reference to the story than anything else.
Yeah. Here we go. Next question. You died! Exclamation point. With 2 buttons to either respawn or title screen.
Ooh,
I mean, that's like half the games.
right. Is it Buzz?
Yes, Gray.
Street Fighter?
No, incorrect.
Mm.
I will say the buttons are gray. That helps.
No, thank you.
Buttons are gray.
You are also gray, but the
Right.
buttons are also gray. Get it? Because that's your name.
Right. Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Buzz.
Allison.
Old school RuneScape.
No, incorrect.
You were
Christopher?
gray and- Super Mario Bros.
Incorrect. The correct answer was Minecraft.
Oh.
It's gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gray buttons that say
Huh.
either respawn or title screen.
Fun fact, Minecraft I've played
I
long
guess-
enough to see that screen 3 times before I got pissed and stopped playing. So I guess I should know that, but maybe
that sounds like a very Allison thing to do. Yeah, you're very
I've never played it.
I would recommend it at some point.
Yeah, it's kind of a.
The classic. I mean, I played it when it was 99 cents when it was in alpha, so you know.
Was it pre-Java?
It
Pre-Java edition?
Yes, it was. It was like we played it. I think I played it in college on my couch in the mill.
You were in the mill too? That's
Yeah. It's
crazy.
crazy. No, I was under the couch. Dan was there. I was under the couch.
You would wait for him to go to sleep and then you play his
Right.
Yes, then I would play his computer. All right, here we go. Last one for Oops, You're Dead. The Daily Sun announces the resignation of the main character of this video
Buzz.
game, saying they have called it quits.
Oh boy.
Christopher,
Spider-Man?
incorrect.
Fuck.
Buzz?
Allison,
Paperboy?
that is correct.
Nice.
Yay!
Newspaper gave it away because it's a newspaper.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's a
Goodbye.
Daily
It's the
Bugle.
Daily Bugle, right?
Daily Bugle, not the Daily
The
Sun.
Daily Bugle. There was the Daily Sun.
Daily Bugle is Spider-Man. Daily
Yeah.
Sun is paper.
That's why I thought you said Daily Bugle.
No, I said the Daily Sun.
Oh, I heard. I don't know why. I
You
had
got
to
the
be-
wanted to
spiders
hear
on the
what you
brain,
wanted
my
to
man.
hear.
Yeah.
Spiders everywhere. All right. The points
No,
are.
I really loved that game, by the way.
I thought we
guys.
didn't care about the points.
We don't care about
We
the points,
care.
but the current
Oh.
standings are Allison, how many points?
4.
Gray,
86.
86. Chris,
2.
For 9,000.
over
3.
9,000.
Oh.
Crazy. Crazy. All right.
I'm keeping points. You can't lie to me.
As is tradition. Okay, here's the next the trivia part 2. Okay. So this is going to go yes. So it's the same thing. Buzz in if you know the answer. These are there's going to be 4 choices for each one. It's multiple choice, okay? Okay? Understand? I'm going to do it anyway. All right, and this is called Oops, You're Alive. These are things that bring you back to life once you have died. Okay? Here we go. Question number 1. When you die in Legend of Zelda, does this bring you back to full health? Is it A, a full heart, B, a fairy in a bottle, C, 100 rupees, or D, Navi?
Buzz.
Gray,
B.
a fairy in a bottle?
Yes.
That is correct. You get a point.
Thank you.
Very good for you. Very good
No,
for
not
you.
now. Not the new one. It only gives you like 3 hearts.
I was
Well-
going to say, I thought it only gave 3 hearts, but yeah.
But it is one of the ones where if you die when you're holding it, it brings you back to life.
yes, but it doesn't give you back full health.
Well,
it-
Full health.
some
I
games
didn't
does.
say full health. I only said it brings you back
Thought
to
you
life.
did. That's why I
He's-
didn't.
He's
Chris
bringing you
is
back
just
to
hearing
life.
things.
Well, Chris, semantics.
I'm just hearing shit, huh?
Are you arguing with the Mandatory Fun Commissioner? Because he's
Yeah.
never
Listen,
wrong.
it's okay to argue. You just know you'll always be wrong. Here we go. Devil May Cry. This brings you back to life. Red orbs, blue orbs, yellow orbs, or purple orbs.
Buzz.
Chris,
Purple orbs. D.
incorrect.
Yeah.
Buzz.
Yes,
Yellow orbs.
that is correct. It is the yellow orbs that bring that let you resurrect once you have died.
Thanks, Chris, because I was going to say purple.
Whittling it
no.
down.
2 points. 2 points from Chris.
2 points for Chris. Here we go. Question number 3. In Final Fantasy, which brings
Buzz.
you back.
Buzz.
Let me say the things first. Here we go.
You don't have to finish.
Yes, I do. That is in the rules. No, I'm just kidding. But Allison, you'll get first crack. I just want to read because I wrote all of these, so I don't want to. Here we go. Final Fantasy. A, Phoenix Wright. B, First Down. C, Joaquin Phoenix. Or D,
Why?
Phoenix Down.
Why are you like this? Phoenix down.
That is correct.
I was gonna go for C.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix, he does bring me to life, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, here we
Exactly.
go. Number 4. In Fable, the video game Fable,
Oh,
which will bring you back to life if you have died? A, a revive potion. B, a resurrection file. C, chicken chaser. Or D, are you just gonna stand there like a lemon?
Buzz.
Yes, Gray.
A.
A revive potion?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Ah,
Can you repeat it again? Seth?
Buzz.
Allison?
B. The whatever vial.
Yeah, yes, the resurrection file is what would do it. Yes, correct. I can't believe no one chose chicken chaser or are you just gonna stand there like a lemon?
I thought about it. I did.
It's the
Tip of my
game
tongue.
Psychonauts. Here we go. Which of these brings you back to life after you have died? A, a dream fluff. B, dream drops. C, phoenix fluffs. Or D, fluffernutter.
oh, I'm
Buzz.
hungry.
Alice,
It's a fluffer nutter.
incorrect.
120%. I think you need to
that
go
was-
and check that again.
That would bring you
Buzz.
to life. Yes, Chris.
Just want to make sure you heard me.
Yeah, you have to. You are pretty far from
Buzz.
the microphone.
A. Dream.
That is correct. It is a
Fluff.
dream fluff. A dream fluff is correct. So point for you.
That's what they get on porn sets.
No, they get fluffernutters.
That's a
of course.
fluffer nutter.
Well, no,
Alright.
if they get the
Them
fluffer
dream
nutters, then they
fluffs.
can't do
They-
the scene.
they-
Come on.
And they also get topless, topless
Priestesses.
priestesses. Here we
Pretty
go.
standard.
In League of Legends, A, a guardian golem. B, an angel ring. C, resurrection ring. Or D, guardian angel.
I'm gonna let you guys try.
Oh, I barely play League of Legends.
Buzz.
Chris,
Resurrection ring.
incorrect.
Damn it.
Buzz then.
Gray,
The Guardian.
there's there's a
might have to
guardian
be more
golem or a
specific.
guardian
The-
angel.
Guardian Golem.
Incorrect. Allison,
So close.
you're
It's
so
the
it's a guardian angel that is correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 7. In the game Fatal Frame,
Ooh.
is it A, a subtle mirror, B, a silver mirror, C, a stone mirror, or D, a scarlet mirror?
Oh, remember.
Buzz.
Chris,
A.
a subtle mirror. Incorrect.
I want to say Buzz.
Yes, Gray.
The Scarlet Mirror?
Also incorrect. Allison,
It's the stone mirror.
that is correct. It is the stone mirror.
Mm.
See, there's a good strategy, which is where if nobody knows, wait for two plebes to answer wrong.
No,
and you...
it's my favorite horror game. I knew that one.
Okay.
All right, how about this horror game? In Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, are they A, restore seeds, B, respawn seeds, C, reviver seeds, or D, removal seeds?
Buzz.
Gray,
B.
respawn seeds.
Yes.
Incorrect.
Buzz.
Allison,
I haven't played this. A.
restore seeds. Incorrect.
Can you read it again?
restore seeds, respawn seeds, reviver seeds, or removal seeds.
C.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Good strategy, right?
I'm done answering questions. These dumb dumps started.
I get why everybody's being quiet now.
All right, here we go. Question 9. The game is Rage.
Yeah.
What
remember this.
what revives you? Here we go. From death. Is it A, nanomachine powered super defibrillator? B, ultra start heart tonic? C, rev it up revive bracelet? Or D, just a lot of chutzpah?
Oh.
I want it to be D.
Buzz,
Allison.
a lot of chutzpah.
Incorrect. If
I
only.
don't think that's
That's
right.
what
I
I
think it's right.
used.
Buzz.
Yes.
I believe it's C.
Rev it up revive bracelet?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
50-50. Let's go with B.
Ultra start heart tonic?
Yes.
Incorrect. It is nanomachine powered super defibrillator. It's attached to your heart. You can upgrade it at some point. It lets out an electric explosion whenever you revive.
Petition to make it be a lot of chutzpah instead.
All right. Petition accepted. I will send it to this game from 2011. Okay, here we go. Last.
And then they were like, we need to make another one of these.
Yeah, we need to make one that is better and longer. Just like me. Here we go. For question, the last one for Oops, You're Alive. In Fantasy Star Online.
Ooh.
This brings you back to life once you have died. Is it A, Scrape Cat, B, Scape Doll, C, Scaredy Cat, or D, Scaredy Scent?
Buzz?
Gray.
B?
That is correct. It is Escape Doll.
Yes.
Not Escape Doll. A, Scape Doll.
Escape Doll.
Very good. Very
That was
good.
such a good game.
That was a
It
good
was.
one, right? How's everybody's scores looking? We doing okay?
Oh, I meant Fantasy Star, but yeah, your game's great.
Oh, that didn't sound genuine even a little bit.
That was genuine. Look, I haven't had to be fake since you died. It's just going to take a little
also
bit.
true. That's also true. Okay, who's got the most points? Chris? Because you have 9. Oh, wait. No, Gray has the most points.
No,
Allison has the most points? Okay,
I've got
so...
over 9,000. I don't know what these guys are.
Okay, well, Chris has over 9,000 points. So, Chris, I'll ask you. You get 3. This one is called This'll Kill Ya.
Okay.
I'm going to give you an option of 3 different sets of enemies. One of them does not belong. You will have to tell me which one does not belong in the group. I will let you choose which group of enemies you would like to do. Okay? It's either Goombas, Koopas, Minecraft, or Resident Evil.
I'll do. I'll do Minecraft.
Minecraft. Okay. So I'm going to read you a list of enemies. You have to tell me which one is not an enemy that can kill you in this game, or that is not a real enemy from this game. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, here we go. These are enemies. We have Creeper, Pillager, Ravager, Zombie, Zombie Villager, Slime, Dropper, Husk, Ghast, Phantom, Witch, Blaze.
There's so many more than I was expecting.
So many more.
Did you say villager or pillager?
I said Pillager with a P.
Can you repeat the list one more time? I'm sorry. I got very distracted by that right at the beginning.
Very good. Here we go. We have Creeper, Pillager, Ravager, Zombie, Zombie Villager, Slime, Dropper, Husk, Ghast, Phantom, Witch, Blaze.
I think there are pillagers, but not ravagers. I don't think Ravager is one of them.
Oh, Chris, I'm so sorry. That is incorrect. A Ravager is one of the things. For a chance to steal, does anybody want to try?
A witch.
Incorrect. There are witches. Gray, do you have a guess?
Let's go with Blaze.
That is also incorrect. There are blazes. The one that was missing from the list is a dropper. There is no such thing as a dropper in Minecraft.
Surprising. I would have thought there would have been something that like hangs from the ceiling to fuck you.
That's just
Like
me. That's
like
me
a
on-
roper.
Yeah, that's me on a Thursday night. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm just
Dance
hanging
told
from
me.
the ceiling to fuck you. Okay. Let's go to Allison. Allison, do you want Goombas, Koopas, or Resident Evil?
She wants
Let's
Resident
go
Evil.
Resident Evil, but I'm scared with the
Dang
list
it.
quantity.
Okay.
Don't worry, Gray. You're gonna get a chance to steal what I
Here we
missed.
go, Allison.
Yeah,
Here's the list. Are you ready? Remember,
as ready as I can be. Yes,
picks the one that does not exist or will not kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil. Here we go. Zombie, 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 liquor, zombie, zombie, giant spider, zombie, 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 giant moth, zealots, zombie, zombie, giant spider, zombie, crimson head, also a zombie, 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 television's Jason O'Mara.
Wow.
Television's Jason O'Mara.
That is incorrect. He plays Albert Wesker in the movies. Crystal Gray, does one of you have,
See, I
have
told
a
you I was
guess?
gonna mess it up. This seemed too easy.
Yeah,
It seemed too easy.
I want to guess zombie because they're not actually zombies somehow.
No, that is incorrect. Zombie is
They're
What do you
definitely
think?
zombies.
Gray?
No, but like, I mean, like,
I'm gonna go with
they-
giant
like,
moth.
They might be like technically they're not zombies.
Gray. That is correct. Giant moths can't kill you.
No.
They would just go towards the nearest light source.
Everyone
That's
knows.
correct.
There's like wasps. They fly. In
Yeah,
there,
but these are moths.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I'm gonna be honest.
All right.
See, Gray, I
Gray,
told you.
all right,
you-
Gray, do you want Goombas or Koopas?
Goombas.
Goombas. All right, here's the list. Tell me which one of these is not a Goomba that will kill you. Goomba, Galoomba, Goomba Tower, Accordion Goomba, Groomba, Big Goomba, Paragoomba, Bellhop Goomba, Big Paragoomba, Hyper Goomba, Hyper Paragoomba, Hyper Spiky Paragoomba, Aqua Goomba, Inner Tube Goomba, Jack O'Goomba.
Inner tube Goomba.
That is incorrect. It's a real Goomba. Chris.
Bellhop Goomba because I don't think it can kill you.
No, Bellhop Goomba is a Goomba that can kill
But no, but can it kill you?
Semantics. I made the thing. No, it's not one.
Is this a Goomba that can kill you? I don't think Bellhop Goomba can kill you.
Well,
That's only his
you've never
part-time
run into
job.
him in a dark alley with a Smith and Wesson.
I hate this game. It sucks.
Allison,
I'm so sorry. Can you do the list again? Can I pull a Chris? Because there was a lot of
there's
Oombas
a lot of
going on.
Goombas. You're right. Here we go. There's Goomba, Galoomba, Goomba Tower, Accordion Goomba, Groomba, Big Goomba, Paragoomba, Bellhop Goomba, Big Paragoomba, Hyper Goomba, Hyper Paragoomba, Hyper Spiky Paragoomba, Aqua Goomba, Inner Tube Goomba, and Jack O'Goomba. Television's Jack O'Goomba.
Aqua Goomba?
That is incorrect. The correct answer.
Definitely Aqua Goombas.
The correct answer is Groomba, or in my head, I imagine it's a groom, but he's a Goomba. But I made that one up.
Oh,
That one doesn't
I thought it would
exist.
be a Goomba that's a groomer. And that's
Yeah,
why-
Oh, God,
that
that's
was my
worse.
first thought.
I literally was like, "That's the standout," and there's no way it's that. And I
See,
should have went with
I thought it was that the trick was that there might be one in the game, but it can't kill you.
No, it's
Oh,
no. The
yeah.
trick was I made it up. No, it's the fake guy. But speaking of tricks, okay, here's one last one. Chris, you get to go for this one. Here we go. Koopas. Pick the Koopa. This is a shorter list, to be fair. All right, ready? KP Koopa, Koopa Troopa, Koopa Paratroopa, Magic Koopa, Mega Koopa, Mini Koopa, Mega Koopa, Mural Koopa, Bala Koopa.
Mira Koopa and Mala Koopa? Is that what you said at the end?
I said Mural Koopa, like Koopa.
Mural Koopa.
Mural, like he paints murals, but he's a Koopa. And then Mala Koopa.
Like, what does that mean?
It's just a bad Koopa, I guess.
Oh.
It's a mal. Like that's Spanish for bad. Which I know because I'm from Australia.
Sorry, can you repeat the list one more
Here we
time?
go. KP Koopa.
Okay,
Koopa
I think it's
Troopa.
KP Koopa.
It's incorrect. It's not KP Koopa.
I was thinking that was like a
Oh, like a Koopa with a cape?
no,
Like television's
Cooper.
Jason O'Mara?
like something slider in
Oh, like, yeah, the TK slide. PK slider?
PK slider. Yeah, well that guy.
Mhm.
That guy, you know who the fuck I'm
PK
talking about.
TK Fire?
PK Fire? PK Thunder.
All right.
Freeze?
Anybody want to take a guess?
The Mini Koopa?
That is correct. There are no mini Koopas, only regularly sized Koopas.
I just said it because it sounded like Mini Cooper.
I didn't even
I
think
thought
about
you
that.
said Koopa Trooper, and I swear that can't exist. Did you say that?
No,
Troopa's
Koopa
definitely.
Koopa Troopa. They're
Yeah.
called Koopa Troopas.
Yeah, that
It
exists.
sounds
for sure.
fake in my head.
They're the Koopas that you step on that are like the minions of King Koopa. They're Koopa Troopas.
That seems too easy, but of course it's a thing. I don't know.
It rhymes. It's
Yeah.
Nintendo, so also the list of Nintendo bad guys is very long. I had to read through the whole thing. I just did a Control F search on anything that said had Goomba in it, and there were like 75 different inputs for it. It was crazy.
It's wild. You just melted
That is
my
crazy.
brain.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to bother counting the points because the winner is me.
It's okay.
because I came back to life.
oh.
Like Jesus.
True.
I'm the winner because
You're
you're back
basically
in my life.
Australian Jesus.
I'm Australian Jesus. That's what they call me. Good day, mates. I'm back. It's hard to hold water in my hands, but you know, other than that, very good. Slapstick Jesus. That's
Wow.
me.
Slapstick Jesus.
All right.
Oh my-
Good. Well, I think I'm going to bring Dan. I'm going to revive Dan with this yellow gem from what is it? Devil May Cry.
Oh, you're not going to use your Jesus powers?
I could bring myself back to life, but I haven't
Oh.
mastered other people yet. So I just have this yellow gem in my pocket, so I'm going to use that. Excuse me for a second. I love you all. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I think he gets that at level 5.
Okay.
Jesus
Jesus.
powers only work on self
Oh.
for range.
Yeah, the target is self. Yeah.
Right, target itself.
Mm.
I
don't know, I
You
just-
roll a critical success.
Yeah, I just feel like it should come at a later level.
Hey, dude,
Oh, hi.
you're back. Proud of you.
I hate everything.
Why? Today's a great day.
Did you finish your Miller Lite? Or did,
No.
did he finish that?
He poured it on him.
He poured it on me.
That's how you woke up.
It's okay. I've had another one. Yeah, he said he poured Miller Lite on me while shouting, "This is a yellow orb." I don't know what that means.
Similar.
But that's it.
It's just like the song. Pour Miller Lite on
on
me.
me. But that's it for Mandatory Fun, I guess. Since the Mandatory Fun Commissioner is alive, which is bull, but whatever.
He
Wonderful.
just had to put some of his his dirt from his hometown in his closet, and that's how he revives.
Oh, is that what that black void in my closet is? God damn
It has to be.
Portal to his
Damn
home.
it.
That's it.
God damn it! All right. Well, who actually won? Do we know who won Mandatory Fun?
We all did.
We all we all did.
He
Allison
won because
raising
he
hand.
came back alive.
We all.
Allison
saying she won, but we all really.
We all won.
We all.
It was. I'm so glad we all played, and that we all won.
Yeah, I'm glad there's no video evidence of anybody doing anything while they're saying things.
Yeah, same.
Absolutely not. Okay. Well, I guess we're out of time because I was unconscious for most of it. So that's it for the Game Brew podcast this week. Does anyone have anything to plug? Allison?
No, I'm Allison. Hi, guys.
I'm Allison. Hi, guys. Good plug. Great. Do you have anything to plug?
We'll see what happens and how quickly I can get this campaign together.
Nice. Chris, do you have anything to plug?
Make sure to trim your nails on your animals.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I have a lot of scratches on my body to prove it.
Spa days tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, we had puppy spa day today.
And obviously you can go check out twitch.tv/tubecrazed if you want to see me play Call of Duty with my brothers, the Mongoose Omelet crew.
Nice.
There will and of course for the podcast, public service announcement, there will be no recording in 2 weeks. You know why? I'm getting hitched. I'm getting married.
You don't want to do a podcast
at my wedding
reception?
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
Absolutely not. No, I'm gonna be dealing with too many things. I've got to get married. So
dealing with too many things. Did Will and Ian ever respond?
No. I mean, they did. They did respond. They unfortunately will not be coming. But
losers.
Totally fine. So all right, the busy guys. Ian lives in Oregon. Will lives in Tennessee. It's fine. It happens.
Yep, they're both losers.
I'm excited to see everybody who's going to be there. So I can't wait.
Only winners there. Everyone else losers.
Only fans are going to be there. So it's only fans of Dan. All right. So
only fans of only Dan's.
Only Dan's. So for the rest of the podcast stuff, we're going to take a few weeks off, and then we'll be back in May, and then we will be back swinging. Also, this is technically the anniversary of the Game Brew podcast. So this is year 8, if I'm not mistaken. This is our 8th year of the beginning, or it's been 8 years. So this is the beginning of our 8th year. Yeah, this is the beginning of our 8th year of the Game Brew podcast. So raise a toast to us, everybody.
We did it.
Raise a bev. We did it. We made it so far.
Woo.
Also, I'm getting married, so we did it.
Yeah.
We're all getting married.
We're all getting
married.
Yay!
Yay! Listen to all the old episodes of the podcast by going to twitch.tv. But that's not true. You can watch the stream at twitch.tv/thegamebrew. You can listen to the old episodes by searching for the Game Brew podcast on your favorite podcasting medium, or going to the Game Brew www.thegamebrew.com, thegamebrewpodcast.com, the Game Brew. Just search it on Google, you'll find it. Or you could go to our
there's
Discord.
A question mark after it.
Don't do that. That would get you some weird viruses.
www.thegamebrew.com.
Yeah, it's just thegamebrew.com. You can listen to all the episodes there. Also, if you go to our Discord, bit.ly/discobrew, you can go there and chat with us and hang out and play all sorts of fun games, or share pictures of your pets or what you're working on. Show us your Inzoi characters. I think I'm going to start a Game Brew Monster Hunter Wilds clan hunting group. So if you're a Monster Hunter fan, you could join that, and then if anyone's online from that, you can do that. Do that. Follow our stuff. And then, of course, we're going to end the podcast now the way we always end the podcast, which is by saying good night, everybody.